Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to day 3 of Derek's Destinations, tripping down Route 66. And today, right now, behind me, Sugar Creek Covered Bridge. It's only like a mile or two actually detour off of Route 66, but if you want to see some old history of automobile days and wagon days when they covered the bridges, the reason why they covered the bridges was because they lasted much longer, because in this area it gets a lot of snow. And this is Sugar Creek. And there's briarberries. But this is Sugar Creek. And that is the Sugar Creek Bridge. You can't drive your car across it. You know, they've just made it into a park, and I guess the road, the new road is basically bypassed it. But you can walk into it. It's a very couple of 100-foot walk once you park in the parking area to come onto the bridge. But in the most part, it seems to be original. It seems like in the entering the bridge, like you see now, that the Park Service may have added stuff, you know, for visitors and stuff, and not really how the road may have been, except on the other side, you know. But it's pretty awesome to see one of these, because you don't see them much anymore, especially this age. I think it was built in 1850, but when you look on the inside, those two tracks, it's basically a piece of concrete asphalt. Nope, I'm wrong, I lied to you. At one time it looks like there was some asphalt actually laid on this, but here on the inside, look at how they made it. Now it's a shame that people come in and put graffiti everywhere, but at least some of it looks like it's done in chalk, you know, which means it'll eventually fade, but some of it has been painted on. Well, I just wanted to share this with you. It's just a little bit off of Route 66 as you're leaving Springfield, going towards Missouri, or south, west, however you want to say it. And just a small park area, the creek down below. It's a Route 66 exclusive. Let's keep on going down the road and see what's next. Okay, just a little bit further down Route 66. Ditchfield. We are at Jubelt's. Can you see that? I had to hold up so you can say it. Jubelt's. Been here since 1922. It's a bakery slash cafe. It actually has a drive-through if you want to go through it on the other side. I mean, really nothing great to see here. It's just that it's a business that has been here on Route 66 since 1922, like I said. And that's mainly the big thing, which probably they do have some awesome bakery stuff, and I'm gonna go in and see if I can get some. Y'all wanna come along? Pretty cool. And let's see here.
All right, and here is this for you.
Alrighty.
Did you need anything else?
No, sir.
All right. Thank you for coming in. You have a great day.
Bye-bye. Okay. All right. Well, this is it. I got it. A bunch of goodies from Jubelt's. So we're gonna try them here, and when I do, I'll let you in on it. All right. Jubelt's, you see it behind me. They have a drive-through and they have regular food too, you know, hamburgers, hot dogs, all that kind of thing. But they started out as a bakery. And here's what I got. Are you ready? Are you ready? Ta-da! Ha! I was just kidding. All right, here we go. Ready? There we go. Look at there. Look, got a puff sandwich. Got pecan sandies, Swiss Danish, butter bars, and a cream horn. I got the cream horn for a friend of mine, you know, who might be the cameraman. I don't know. But anyway, this is what I got. And it all looks very fresh. So, I don't know what to try. I think I'm gonna try the puff pastry here. The cream puff or whatever it's called. Look at that. I'm gonna get my mouth wrapped. It's fresh. I never had one, so I don't know what it's supposed to taste like. But it tastes like a pastry with a lot of cream around it. Okay, so that's that one. I'm not gonna try all these. The other one I was really interested in trying was to find out what this little butter bar is. I'm just gonna take a piece of it. Got some walnuts on top with some icing. Give me a little piece of nut, a little piece of icing. And it's like a brick. Okay. Okay. It's a cookie. And sweet. Tastes good. Nothing wrong there. I'm gonna try this Danish and then I'm gonna be done. Try just a little piece of it. Whoops. That's pretty good. And Swiss cheese Danish, that's pretty good. I have to save the others for later. Well, as I told you earlier, we're going to go down Route 66. That's what we're going to do now. So let's close her down and let's get on down the road because there's a lot more to see today. Further down, Route 66. Quaint little town, quaint. I say that a lot, don't I? Small little town called Mount Olive. Cute, actually, very cute. Very small downtown. We're at an old service station. They've taken the pumps out. They were here and other things I've seen, but this is it. I mean, you have to remember, service stations back then were small. That's all they were. They weren't service stations. They were really gas stations. Because gas was a new thing. So all the cars wanted to do was get some gas, you know, maybe some oil. So this was it. And I understand that, but it's not open. I can't go in. I don't believe I can, but no, that door's locked. This door's locked. Looks like they're doing some rehab and stuff inside. See some old gas cans. You see the Gemini Giant picture over there. I know they've got a grant to get some things done, but you know, otherwise you can't get in. That's a shame. I'd really love to see it. It's a quite nice old building. It's got the paint all around the bottom. They do that, see, so that you associate those stripes with Shell. You know, you see the stripes and you, oh, that's Shell. That's who I want to buy my gas from, is Shell. You know, which is that sign over there. But Soulsby Shell Station. This station was built in 1926. So, and it's a roadside attraction. Well, I can probably do a whole video on just the stations I see along Route 66, and that might be a possibility. I'll let you know. Otherwise, let's head on down the road. Okay, just a little bit down the road from Mount Olive is Staunton, Illinois. We're at Henry's Rabbit Ranch. Now, you know, he has some other things out here too. We're going to talk more about Henry and his rabbit ranch here in a minute, but it took me a little while to figure this out on these semi trucks. I'll go over here just so maybe you can see it a little bit better. This is Henry's Rabbit Ranch. It's a tourist attraction, and it's supposed to be a welcome center. Well, the gentleman is retired, as you'll see here on his sign. Maybe if you can see it, it says he's semi-retired, and if he's here, he's here, and if he's not, he's not. You know, that's good for him. I'm happy for him. But see the trailer? It says humping to please. Well, that's actually supposed to be the face. That's supposed to be a camel. They scratched out the face, but that's a camel, and it says humping. And you know why? It's a double innuendo, right? Because it's a rabbit ranch. Humping, rabbit. Get it? Okay. It took me a little while until I finally realized it was a camel up on there. But this is Henry's Rabbit Ranch. And literally it is, and figuratively. I know it's literally a rabbit ranch, or was, or used to be, because they had live rabbits here. And whether they still do or not, I don't know, because Henry, he's not here, I don't think. But there's another reason why it's figuratively a rabbit ranch. See this takeoff from the Cadillacs? Most of them are rabbits. VW rabbits. VW rabbits buried upside down. Even on the rack behind me, you know. Let's see this. Route 66 closed blasting area. Project permit. Berry Taming Company. America's Hard Road. Huh, US 66. Now I don't know where they came from or what that's about, but that's pretty cool. But yep, a couple of rabbits up on the stand. This used to be a way many years ago. I think I may have showed it when I was over Mount Olive, where that's how they started servicing cars outside of the gas stations. See, outside the gas stations, they would do this. Well, eventually the gas stations turned into service stations, right? Okay, well, you know, there's VW rabbit, more rabbit. I don't know what that box is on top. Must be a rabbit box. Oh, okay. I just thought of that. That's corny. Excuse me. I'm sorry. But here's a famous thing here of Henry's Rabbit Ranch, and I can't get on him, but because I got him all blocked off, and I love him so much. There's me. See him? The big old rabbit. They got him all blocked off, and I'm thinking it's cause of Rona. But normally, at any other time, you can come here and get up there and sit on him and get your picture taken, you know. But it doesn't seem that's going to be happening for me, because I like to do what people say. I want to show this other thing that kind of shows how these folks really are about their pets, because that's what they think about rabbits. Look at this. I'll let you look at that a moment. You can pause it if you like to read it. Maybe I'll get a little closer. There you go. Now you can pause it if you want to read it. But see, let me show you something else. They've taken all their family members and kept them with them. Watch. These are rabbit graves. And I guess Big Red, he's got a paw print there. That must be a doggy. But they have buried their family friends with them. That one looks kind of recent. No, it isn't. Oh, yep, October 14th of 2020. So, you know, say a prayer for them all. But, and there's Dakota. They did pretty good. Ash and Snot, Junior, Little Princess, Spot, Teddy, okay, Dilbert, Little Hobo, Charlie and Red. Well, they go on around inside the building here. I can't leave these guys out. Spin it. I hope that ain't the real dad. Bianca. Well, you get the idea, right? these people are passionate about their furry families, and rightfully so. So let's go on around here and see if there's anything else, because it's supposed to be a welcome center, but like I said, the gentleman is semi-retired and comes out and does what he wants, when he wants, and how he wants, and I'm very cool with that, you know. But there's another one of those 66 markers, so that you know for sure. Here's an old cooler. Here it is, Henry's Rabbit Ranch. You see that, right? Well, it says, "Do not come in. I will be out when I see you. Thanks, Rich Henry. I'm sorry. I hope I've been saying Henry at the Hare Ranch, but Bugs Bunny, Tack Rabbit, very good." Well, he does have a few old gas tanks out here too. There was a Standard Oil, Phillips 66, Standard Oil, some old pumps. What is it? 2, 3, 4 different kinds. 4 different kinds that he's showing. Pretty interesting. Stop in. I have a feeling that there's a rabbit hole. So, and more rabbits in a garage. Well, folks, I hope you enjoyed your time at the Rabbit Ranch. We're heading on down 66 to see if we can. We're hopping on down 66 to see if we can catch anything. We'll see you later. Okay, just down the road from Henry's Hare Farm, or Rabbit Farm as you call it, is a place called the Pink Elephant Antique Mall. Well, you can see that there. They're advertising. They got a diner on the front of it, and they also have a candy shop. But they have a lot of other things up here, and hey, you see somebody behind me, right? You've seen him before, right? In 3 other places at least. Well, this is another one of the giant men. This one says Harley Davidson. But what I want you to recognize is, and if you look at all the other ones, you'll need to go back to my videos and look at them, how the hands are positioned, right? Well, he's actually meant to hold an axe. He's supposed to be Paul Bunyan, but people started configuring him to fit their own way, right? So I don't know if there'll be any more, but they've got one, and he's just standing there, you know, with his hands to put anything in it that they so desire. Now, they call it the Pink Elephant Antique Mall for a reason, and I'll show you here in a minute. But I'm just walking down the front line of the property. You can hear the freeway there, but right next to it right here, that is the actual Route 66 following right along with the freeway. So keep that in mind. Seems they might have their own little small zoo. If you look over here, I think the giraffe had a hard time last night. Maybe drank a little bit too much of something out there in Africa. And look at Mr. Rhinoceros, right? Pretty cool. And somehow an alien fits in. Now that's a little different, right? Well, I happen to know there's only a few of those made, and they were made to be turned into homes. Now obviously that one wasn't, and I'm not going to show you inside, but it's pretty cool. And on the building there, you see the elephant coming out. And now we got a hippopotamus next to the rhinoceros. Yep, right next to the rhinoceros. So obviously you can tell already this place is just a little bit more than an antique mall. And it's a unique antique mall at that, which we'll talk a little bit about. But here, for its namesake, is why it's called the Pink Elephant. There you go. So, the Pink Elephant Antique Mall. As you can see on a semi-trailer that's been put out to the side to advertise. Well, that's not the only thing they have here. They have quite a few other things. They've got an ice cream shop, and I think I mentioned they've got a candy shop. And of course it is an antique mall, so they do have that. But I think we've all been kind of familiar with this tasty treat, or maybe a lot of people have, maybe not. right there of the ice cream cone thing. But look,
there's a Route 66 lady. First we've seen of those, right? And it's the antique mall.
well, this place is full of little cute things like that. I mean, this is an ice cream shop, but gee, isn't that
Cute. Look at there.
is that an awe factor? Aw. Okay, enough of that. Anyway, so as I walk away from the building, it's a little popular here today, I'd say, more popular than any other place we've been so far on Route 66. They're open. A little train to sit in for the kiddies. It doesn't move. But this place is really popular because of everything that's in it. And of course we just saw the lady, but well, now we see the man. You see the elephant coming out of the building. It's the pink elephant. There's a lot of things going on here. They say on the inside, and I did see it, it's got the world's
Largest Kit Kat clock.
Now, Kit Kat seems to be a big thing with a lot of followers, so some might like that. You know who this guy is?
Sinclair from the oil company. What about Bob's Big Boy?
Bob's Big Boy. You know, hey, more Sinclair. You can't help that. I don't really know who this fella is,
But
looks like somebody knocked his glasses off. And then, you know, we got this fella.
yeah, well, huh. What do you think? Yikes!
Okay, well, I guess that's it. Maybe, you know, that's about all they have out here. You know, oh wait, yeah, they got him. President Trump. I mean, where else but on Route 66? I'm not trying to pick on Mr. Trump or whoever dressed him, but doesn't it look like he need to pull his pants up? They're riding just a little low on his hips. That's just my idea. But I'm gonna walk out here and maybe you can get a little bit better idea of the scale of this. It's an old school is what it was. And on one end is a gymnasium, which is part of the antique mall. And they've got a lot of stuff in there. I mean, I walked in there and hopefully I'm showing you some of that video of when I walked in right now. But they've got a lot of things in there. The gym is where a lot of the antiques are, and then up onto the stage you can actually walk around the back of the stage of the old gym. They have more antiques, and where the gym is connected to the main school building, there's an up and a downstairs. You can go downstairs, or they call it the basement, you know, go down there and check that out. And when you come back up, you go upstairs, you can go there. And then on one end you saw the ice cream shop. Well, the other end is the candy shop, bulk candies and stuff like that. Pretty awesome. Again, all of it's great to check out. Plan to spend, if you're in the antiques, you can probably spend half a day because there's a lot of stuff in there to look at. It's sort of an antique slash, I hate to say flea market, but there are a lot of things in there I don't think are really antiques, but they're maybe old. You know, no value to them, but somebody will buy them because it's valuable to them. Got us a Gatling gun there, but
Once again, just to get a quick view of the whole place, President Trump and his sidekick Pence there.
of course Pence is the only one that ever smiles, right? But anyway, that's pretty cool. I hope you enjoyed this part here. I did. When you're traveling Route 66, Livingston, check in, check it out, check in and check it out. Right now we're gonna go a little bit further down Route 66 and see if I can find you something else. Come on folks, let's go. Okay, well, we're at the end of Route 66 in Illinois. I don't know if you can see it, but can you see that big thing behind me? That's the world's largest ketchup bottle. Yep.
You see it.
Old original catsup, or ketchup, if you will. See if I can get a little bit further out here so you can see it. But that's it. Sitting in Collinsville, Illinois. So, the world's largest ketchup bottle. Yep. So, I hope you enjoyed the little trip through Illinois. It was fun doing it. And I'm getting a handle on this Route 66. It's a little hard to follow sometimes. And this obviously is a very busy stretch of it. But,
You know, it starts on a base and runs all the way up. And they do put a sign here saying the world's largest ketchup bottle over 60 years, since 1949. Collinsville, www.catsupbottle.com.
and with that said, that wraps up day 3 of Route 66 in Illinois. I hope you enjoyed the time that we spent in Illinois on Route 66. And I hope Missouri is going to be just as much fun, because that's the next one that we're going to be doing starting on day 4, which is tomorrow. We're ending up our day here. I hope you enjoyed looking at what I showed you. If you did, please hit the subscribe, hit the notify, give me a message, give me a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, give me a thumb down, but please don't give me a thumb down. I'm a nice person, okay? Anyway, I appreciate you, and we'll see you tomorrow. Just tune in my channel and you can catch up with me.